And we're back. And we were with Mr. Creepy Grimaldi. Mr. Grimaldi. Two baby iguanas are munching on spinach leaves. There is a warming rock and a bowl of water in the reptile's tank. The baby iguanas refuse to answer any questions. How dare they? We will take them for all they have. Alright, so we've done that. Hey, let's go to Taylor Park. No doubt we'll meet our culprit there. I blame you, Mark Moriarty. I couldn't see you from here. Hey, someone is actually running in the park. Amazing. Maybe we'll find Watson in the park. Iguanas like to climb trees. Let's check the tree then. I just tacked one of our reward posters to a tree. Watson isn't here. Jake designed the reward, the reward poster with our picture paster computer program. Nancy took that great shot of Watson. She's gonna be a photographer one day. I have no idea why they've decided. Whoa! I've never seen him before. Hello. Are you just hanging out? You gonna oh, yeah, it's gonna disappear. Hey, Sergeant Nails. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Resulka. Turning out to be a nice day, isn't it? It was pretty cold this morning, but it's warming up nicely now. Sergeant Nails, have you seen any strange looking animals in the park today? My, I've become British. Watson, our pet iguana, has escaped and we're looking for him everywhere. I'm sorry, kids. I haven't seen your iguana today. Iguanas are pretty valuable, aren't they? I think I've seen them at Creepy Criller's, selling for over $100. Buckaroos. Hey, I saw your iguana in the park early this morning, but he was running too fast for me to catch him. I don't think they run particularly fast. If I can track him down and get him back to you, will you let me join the Eagle Eye Detective Agency? Oh, it makes sense. I didn't know, Mark. You've tried to trick us before. How did you tear your jeans? Oh, no big deal. I fell while I was chasing Watson. I'll start looking for him again right now. You're just sitting there. In any case, you've done it. We can see it, and probably the thing that we're looking at in the public library is how fast do iguanas move? No, pretty slow. I mean, a person running, for instance, have no trouble catching him. Blah 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 blah. Hey, Mrs. Garcia. I don't know a lot about the habitats of iguanas, but they're quite tasty. When I was a little girl in Mexico. It makes sense, doesn't it, Mrs. Garcia? We ate roast iguana for dinner sometimes. It was delicious. Ew, that must have tasted awful. No, not at all. Iguanas taste a bit like chicken. They're a fairly common meal in parts of Mexico and South America. I get all fuzzy when I think about them. No. The newspaper clippings mentioning iguanas are growing as popularity as pets. One of the articles has a photo of iguana. The iguana is green and blue with a spiny ridge up his back. Amazing. Here, a chapter on reptiles has a book on reptiles has a chapter on iguanas. The book says that reptiles are cold-blooded and need to have a heat source to keep warm. In the cold, reptiles cannot digest their food or move quickly. The chapter on iguanas state that they can grow up to 6 feet long. Whew. We're gonna need a bigger tank. Native to the rainforests of South America and are mainly vegetarian. Except I'm sure they will eat Mark Moriarty once they find out what he's done. Iguanas are kept as pets should be provided with a rock that is electrically. I was about to say electronically. Electrically heated to keep them from getting cold. A tree branch to climb on and a light source that provides ultraviolet light sunlight. Alright, well, let's solve this thingy thing. Alright. Blue thread. This one. Did I click that? This one. This one. Hang on. Gonna change it. Okay. Don't forget about that. We don't need that one as much as the other one. That one. That one. This one. This one. Oh, cat's back. And that's not the one we want. Damn it! Alright. Thread. This one, this one, this one. Now point to who you think is responsible for our runaway reptile. Mark Moriarty? Yes. You're right. It was Mark Moriarty just Mark, who took Watson all along. Let's check the evidence. Watson is an iguana. Iguanas are reptiles. You don't say. Mr. Grimaldi told us that iguanas belong in a hot climate. In the library we learned that iguanas are cold-blooded and cannot move quickly in the cold. Nancy told us that it was cold last night and that she was sure she shut the treehouse window before she left yesterday. But they never close this, because look, the let us stop it from being closed. In any case, but the window to the treehouse was open this morning, and a piece of blue thread was caught on a nail outside. Mrs. Meninsky's garage door was open. Ugh, what's wrong with my tongue today? Her ladder was muddy and not put away as neatly as her other tools. The flowers in her yard under our treehouse were trampled with a sneaker print. Mark Moriarty was wearing sneakers. When we saw him in the park, he also had a tear in his blue jeans. Mark told us that he tore them while chasing Watson in the park this morning. He said Watson was moving too fast for him to catch. But it was cold last night. Watson would have been too sluggish to run away from Mark this morning. Mark was lying. No, what do you mean Mark was lying? Hey, look at this. Watson and Resulka made the papers. Really? Oh, good Lord, it must have been a really slow news day if it was reported in the newspapers that our iguana was stolen by our nemesis. I'm glad Watson's safely back here in the eagle's nest. I was afraid he'd get sick out there in the cold night air. I'm glad Resulka saw through Mark's trick. Let's see that article. Get tanned by moonlight. Goodness. Runaway reptile returned. Watson the iguana, the reptilian mascot of the Eagle-Eye Detective Agency, turned up missing yesterday. You don't really turn up missing. In any case, we were really worried until Resulka discovered that Mark Moriarty had lizard-napped our iguana, said Jennifer Eagle. The alleged lizard-napper, Mark Moriarty stated, just wanted to impress the Eagle-Eye Agency by returning their runaway pet. I used a ladder from the neighbor's garage to climb up to the treehouse. Oh, I need to yawn. That is how much this newspaper article depresses me. Tore my jeans on my way out. My mom's gonna kill me. The relieved detectives decided not to press charges against Moriarty. Oh, we could have, and then it could have been all over. But don't expect to become an eagle-eyed detective investigator by making up mysteries, said Jennifer Eagle to Moriarty. We only allow real detectives like Resulka to join our agency. We're awesome like that. Alright. The bedded booty. Come on. I really don't like that black moment in between. It takes forever. Is there like a penguin up on the ledge? Oh, it's the phone. Eagle Eyes, Jennifer here. Jennifer, I've got something terribly exciting to show you. In my pants, no. Here at the Historical Society. I think I've found the long-lost treasure map of Colonel Beau Blue. You're kidding. The Civil War general that buried a fortune in Ridgeview? That's fantastic. We'll get right there. You mean like the last time we found it? And it turned out to be wrong? Man. Anyone ever felt like deja vu? And that's 30 seconds too fast. But we're getting... The alarm's working a bit better than it's supposed to. So, we'll end the episode here and come back next time. See you guys soon. Bye.